Your mind's job is not to make you successful. It's to keep you safe. It's not designed for growth by default. It's designed for survival. And if you don't understand how your mind works, you'll keep self-sabotaging your goals, talking yourself out of your blessings, and staying stuck in cycles you were born to break. Hey, what's going on? I'm Terrence Sams. Listen, today I'm going to talk about why affirmations are slowing down your progress. And I'll also give you 3 steps to pull you closer to your goals faster. Because here's the reality. Our mind, our brain is designed to keep us safe by avoiding risk, avoiding pain, avoiding discomfort or failure, and also avoiding rejection. Our brain also constantly looks for evidence to prove your beliefs are correct. This is called confirmation bias. You ever heard of that? That basically means that if you believe deep down that I'm not good enough, I always mess things up, or nothing ever works for me, do you know that your brain will subconsciously look for evidence to make those beliefs true? Not because your brain hates you, no, but because it's trying to protect you from disappointment. So you have to understand that you're not stuck. Your mind is just playing it safe. Like, I used to write my goals and then add an affirmation to it. I would recite my affirmations first thing in the morning, but studies show that although affirmations work, they're not as effective. They're not as dominant as a question. See, when we first say our affirmations honestly, we feel like a fraud. We feel as if we're lying to ourselves. It's because our mind is struggling with what they call cognitive dissonance. Basically, our thoughts and our actions, they're not aligned. So when we say, I am fit, I am healthy, self-doubt creeps in. And it says, nah, no, you're not. Last night you ate some cookies, right? But with a question, it actually tricks our mind and it bypasses the self-doubt. Our brain actually goes directly to looking for answers. It's almost as if our brain has said, hey, the boss has a question. Let's find the answer. So for example, try not to answer this question, okay? What is the color of your car? Like, don't answer that. But I bet for a brief moment, your mind tried to find the answer to that question. This is because questions momentarily hijacks our brains. It takes over our thought process, and our brain automatically tries to answer the question. This is why those questions are so powerful. Here's another thing. Confirmation bias, whether you know it or not, it's a real thing. Like, in efforts to keep us safe, our mind searches for evidence to support whatever we believe. So our mind wants to prove us right, and this can be very dangerous, guys, because it impacts how we gather and how we process information. So when we ask ourselves, why am I broke? Why can't I catch a break? Why can't I lose weight? Why are these kids so frustrating? Those are negative, disempowering questions. So when we ask in that manner, our brain will search for the evidence to support that thought. So we have to be careful with what questions we ask ourselves. And so here's how we do it. Here are the 3 steps to pull you closer to your goals faster. Number 1, create an affirmation in a form of a question. Basically, we can do this by simply adding why to the affirmation. So if we were to say, my body is healthy, fit, and full of life, you would say, why is my body healthy, fit, and full of life? If your daily affirmation is, money comes easily, money cometh, well, you would say, why does money come so easily? You would say, why does my life overflow with opportunities? So what I'm saying is create an affirmation and add why to it. Put it in a form of a question. Because when we ask questions like this, it not only helps shift our mood and our mind, but it encourages our mind to search for the answers. Now, you may have heard of this technique before. It is called, or is known as, lofty questions. Yeah, ask a lofty question. And number 2, I need you to step into your future. Like, thank God for bringing it into your life. Not that He will, but that it's already done. I need you to have instant gratitude. In the book of Mark, you can go to Mark 11, verse 24. Jesus is speaking to His disciples and He says, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. See, He's asking you to step and operate in gratitude as if it is already done. Why? Because it is. So operate with instant gratitude. And number 3, I want you to prove it to yourself by creating micro wins. Yep. Faith without works is dead. So don't only ask, why am I so healthy and fit and full of life? No. The next time you eat something, add something healthy to your meal. See, all of these little things begin to build momentum. So we will be able to attain that goal more rapidly. It will skyrocket us and shift us towards our goals. And it encourages our mind to look for helpful answers. So like I love to say, don't just set goals, set questions. See, God didn't design you to live stuck in survival mode. He called you to thrive, to grow, to build and become all He created you to be. But it starts with your thoughts. Like, you can't live a bold, faith-filled life with a fear-based mindset. You've got to renew your mind, speak life over your future, and trust that what God said is true. If you want to thrive instead of survive, or if you would like to learn 7 secrets to improving your life, I want you to click the next video. Yo, I'm Terrence Sams. Have a blessed day.